Yes, fifth workout of the week, frontal jumping and medicine ball. Let's just jump into it. No pun intended. Now, frontal jumping using both legs, using one leg. I have some jump boxes built with pallets, 3 pallets, 2 pallets, and then behind the camera there is one with, no, wait a minute, that is 4 pallets, 4 pallets. Anyway, pallets are a cheap option to build some jump boxes. Otherwise, at the gym they have the fancy ones, which are nice and maybe better to land on. But again, for the outdoor, staying outdoor here at the club, it's a good option to have pallets. Cues, important things when we do jumping exercises. Why do we do it? Of course, to develop explosive strength, but most importantly, when we land, we wanna really land lightly, okay? Because we are training the strength in our tendons, okay? Especially the Achilles tendon, all the tendons. As we land, we really want to be able to absorb the shock of the landing, okay? So a good cue when doing this kind of jumping and landing exercises is seen but not heard, okay? So you really want to land as quietly as possible. Now, going into it, I'm gonna do 5 jumps on the bigger jump box over here. I like to start keeping the happy feet, just activating, and then landing as lightly as possible. 5 times. As I'm done with 5 jumps, I am gonna go to the smaller jump box. I'm gonna do 5 jumps on the right foot, 5 jumps on the left foot. Okay, once again, I'm gonna start. What I do with the arms is basically, if I am jumping off the right foot, then I will finish again in the same position as I land. So basically I go there. But again, that's, yeah, it kind of helps with the coordination. Now, starting on the right foot and land. Okay, and again, as light as possible. I do 5 times with the right, and then 5 times with the left. Same idea. Same concept with the hands to help the coordination. As I'm done 5, 5, 5, I am gonna do about 4 sprints. I usually do 4 sprints over there is a tennis court over here. I go full out from the baseline up to where the net would be, and then I slow down all the way to the bottom of the court, and then quick rest and back again. Okay, for 4 times. I like to do the sprints with dead drops. Dead drops means that I start from a, say, ready position, athletic position, and I just let myself fall basically forward. So as I land, then I take off and sprint, okay? I'm not gonna do it 4 times. I will just show 1 time with the dead drop, and then we move on to the next part of the workout. So from here, ready, and I just finished my 3 sets of frontal jumping plus sprinting. I'm moving on to the wall. Lucky enough to have a nice wall here at Tennis Club Odense. I have my loyal rope with, I'm gonna skip for time, I'm gonna skip for reps. Depends on how much time, how much energy you have. I usually do between either 3 minutes, or if I'm in a hurry, I would go for 100 skips. Different ways, just basic skipping, okay? And again, for the complete new beginner that never skipped rope, for the kids, you know, you might wanna learn just the timing of doing ankle jumps, okay? So what I don't like to see from the younger ones, or people that cannot skip, is like when they skip, they do this, and that's not the point of skipping the rope. Rope skipping is about strengthening the foot, strengthening the ankles, and developing that, you know, stiff ankle that allows you to react fast. Okay, so once again, skipping in different ways. Single leg, can alternate every 10, every 5. Okay, you can do split steps, you can do forward split step or skaters, anything. Okay, you can do double jumps. Okay, and so on. You can do high knees with one leg, the other leg. It's a good coordination workout. Okay, you can do butt kicks with both, with one. Endless possibilities to work on your coordination, your condition also, because I mean it's not super hard, but if you do it for 3 minutes in a row, it starts burning also here, so it's good endurance training also for the upper body. Okay, which is nice. Yes, I'm gonna skip. After skipping, I will take the med ball, and then I'm gonna do my 3 medicine ball exercise. The first one is a push, basic push, standing still, good ready position, push forward. Okay, as if it's basically a basketball pass, okay? Full power forward. Eventually, progression, alternating the 3 weeks to give even more power. You could actually start in a stagger stance, step forward, and then push. But again, that's more advanced stuff. For now, it's just a good idea. Ready position, push off, keep the balance, strong core, and so on and so forth. 10 times, 3 sets of course, but not like 3 sets of the total, you know, rope plus the medicine ball exercises. So I'm gonna do 10 reps of the ball. Now, next exercise, overhead for the younger athletes, okay? Or for the athletes that don't necessarily have lots of shoulder stability. You might wanna consider using a lighter ball, but again, the point here is strengthening the core, strengthening the hips, strengthening the shoulders, and just stabilizing everything and basically throwing more from the core than from the arm, okay? So, strong core and forward. What I don't want to see is this, okay? Because otherwise you start stressing the back a lot. So, strong, forward, pelvic tilt, okay? Get the hips in front and then throw from here. 10 reps. As I'm done with that, I will go on a neutral stance, square stance, load, right hand basically behind the ball, left hand under the ball, loading position, low to high. Okay, load and pivot, load and pivot. I'm gonna do it 10 times on the far side, 10 times on the back side. Left hand behind, right hand underneath, load, pivot, load, and explode. 10 times, then guess what? I'm gonna get the rope and I'm gonna do the 3 exercises again. Okay, so the whole thing 3 times.